Tristan Thompson and Khloe Kardashian's daughter is unaware that her parents are divorced. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Khloe Kardashian recently shared something very personal about her family that got a lot of people talking. In a new episode of her show, she opened up about how she's handling things with her daughter, True, when it comes to her relationship with Tristan Thompson. True is still very young, just 5 years old, and she believes that her mom and dad are still married. But in reality, Khloe and Tristan haven't been together as a couple for a while now. This situation has brought a lot of attention because it touches on how parents choose to protect their children from complicated adult matters and how they try to maintain peace and stability at home even when things are different behind the scenes. During the episode, Khloe was having a heart-to-heart conversation with her best friend, Malika Haqq. She opened up about how True still thinks that she and Tristan are married. Malika responded by telling Khloe that it's okay for True to believe that for now. She told her friend that there's nothing wrong with letting a child hold on to that thought while she's still so young. Khloe explained that she wants her daughter to learn about love and relationships in a good and healthy way. She believes in traditional values and wants her children to grow up seeing the importance of getting married first and then having children. That's the kind of life she wishes to show them. But at the same time, she worries about how True might understand things as she gets older. Khloe doesn't want her daughter to grow up thinking that what she sees right now is what a real marriage looks like. Khloe has always been honest about wanting to keep her children away from problems that adults go through. She tries very hard to make sure that her kids feel safe, loved, and happy. But she also knows that someday she will have to talk to True and explain everything in a way that makes sense for her age. She said she doesn't want True to have the wrong idea about love or marriage. She said what bothers her is the thought that True might grow up thinking that this situation between her and Tristan is what marriage really means. That's something Khloe feels very strongly about. She said she would love for her children to see her in a loving and happy marriage one day. She wants them to see what it looks like when two people truly care for each other, share love, show kindness, and are supportive. She wants her kids to see romance and happiness in a relationship that lasts. Until that day comes, she plans to let True keep believing what she does, because she feels it's not the right time to talk about everything just yet. Khloe and Tristan's relationship has had a lot of ups and downs over the years. They started dating, broke up, got back together, and eventually separated for good in 2021. The final break came after it became public that Tristan had fathered a child with another woman. That was a hard time for Khloe, but she stayed strong and chose to move forward in a way that would be best for her kids. Even though their relationship as a couple ended, Khloe and Tristan still work together as parents. They are co-parenting True and their younger son, Tatum, who is now 2 years old. Their main goal is to raise their kids in a loving and stable environment, even if they're not together as a couple anymore. The decision to let True think her parents are still married is not something Khloe takes lightly. It's clear that she's thought about it a lot and that her reasons come from wanting to protect her daughter's innocence. Some people may think it's not the best choice, while others might see it as a smart and thoughtful way to handle a difficult situation. Khloe is doing what she feels is right for her family. She's trying to raise her kids with strong values, a sense of security, and a lot of love. She knows that one day, True will be older and ready to understand the truth. When that time comes, Khloe will be there to explain everything in a way that is honest and loving. In the meantime, Khloe focuses on creating a peaceful and joyful life for her children. She wants them to grow up feeling confident, cared for, and emotionally safe. She has made it her mission to make sure her kids don't get caught in the middle of adult problems. Even though her relationship with Tristan didn't work out the way she hoped, she still sees the good in their situation because they are both committed to being good parents. They both show up for their kids, spend time with them, and work together to make sure they're happy. That's something Khloe is proud of. It's not always easy to co-parent, especially after going through emotional moments and public challenges. But Khloe and Tristan have found a way to do it that puts their children first. They communicate, make decisions together about their kids, and keep things respectful. Khloe has shared before that being a mom is the most important thing in her life, and she takes that role seriously. She wants to raise True and Tatum with kindness, strength, and understanding. She wants them to grow up knowing that even if things didn't work out between their parents, they are still very loved by both mom and dad. Khloe's journey as a mother has not been simple, but it has shown her strength and how much she cares about doing what's right for her kids. She has made hard choices and faced public criticism, but she keeps going because she knows what really matters. Her focus is not on what people say or how things look from the outside, but on what her children need and what kind of future she wants for them. As True grows older, there will be moments when she starts to ask more questions. She may wonder why her parents don't live together or why things are different from what she sees with other families. Khloe is ready for those moments, even though they may be hard. She's already thinking about how to have those conversations in a gentle and caring way. She wants to be honest with her kids while also protecting their hearts. She believes that children deserve to have a safe and loving childhood, even if everything around them isn't perfect. Khloe's decision to wait before telling True the full truth about her parents' relationship shows how carefully she's trying to handle everything. She doesn't want to rush the conversation or take away True's sense of security too early. She believes that every child deserves to grow up with a feeling of love and safety before they are asked to understand the more complicated parts of life. And for now, if True believes her parents are still together, and if that belief brings her comfort, then Khloe is okay with that. This story has made people talk about parenting and what it means to do the right thing when you're raising children in the spotlight. Not everyone will agree with Khloe's decision, but it's clear that she's coming from a place of love. She wants what's best for her daughter, and she's doing her best to protect her innocence for as long as she can. In a world where so many children are forced to grow up too fast, Khloe is doing what she can to let her daughter stay little just a bit longer. As Khloe continues to share her journey as a mother, fans are watching and learning more about the choices she makes. Her story reminds us that parenting is not always black and white. Sometimes, it's about doing what feels right in the moment, even if it's not easy. Sometimes it means putting aside your own feelings to protect your child's heart. And sometimes it means having the patience to wait for the right time to say certain things. Khloe's story is one of love, protection, and deep care for her children. In the future, there may come a day when Khloe is able to show her children the kind of loving relationship she hopes for. Maybe one day they will see her with someone who brings happiness, love, and laughter into her life in a way that makes them believe in love. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.